Welcome to The Coffee Grind with the Denton Chamber of Commerce, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Travis Veselka. I'm the Director of Membership and Marketing for the Denton Chamber of Commerce, and with me is my co-host.
Good morning. I'm Christy Carruthers, and I'm the General Manager for 5 Star Rental.
And you're watching the Chamber Coffee Grind. We're recording live from the DentonRadio.com studio inside of the Discover Denton Welcome Center on the historic downtown Denton Square. We're here to keep you up to date with what's happening in the business community and highlighting featured initiatives and events from the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And you'll notice we don't have a special guest today, but Christy, you're my special guest today.
I'm honored to be the special guest.
You're gonna have you're like pulling double duty.
I'll do
right
double
now.
duty. I'll ask myself questions
Ask
and I will
yourself,
answer.
All right, so Christy, the reason why that we don't have a different person on air today is because we're going to talk about women in commerce, and you're currently chairing that committee for the chamber.
Absolutely.
So hello and welcome, Christy Carruthers.
Thank
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you, Travis. Thank you for having me.
All right, so WINC follows the Chamber's program year, which
Correct.
starts on April and ends in March the next year. And so everything kind of flips over April 1. So you became the chair. You took over for Pat Sherman.
Correct.
And
Tough shoes to fill.
Indeed. But you will walk miles, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. I'm looking forward to it.
Good. So we have an event that's coming up. And I just want to hear from you and to share with all the folk that are kind of listening or watching.
Well, I'm super excited that you asked me to share about this because it's perfect timing with our new year starting and with our first event that's going to take place next Tuesday. It's called In the Mix, and it's simply just a mixer or a networking event that we provide for the women in the city of Denton. And it's going to be at Fortunato Winery.
Right, yes.
Which will be a huge perk. And I think we already have quite a good group of registration already. So 5:30 to 7:30 next Tuesday. So they'll give you time to get off work and kind of get there.
Make the commute a little bit.
And the beauty, I just actually saw them at the Springs did a big bridal show last night. So I was there till late. Doing serving all the brides and stuff. Probably about 300 brides came through that. It was
incredible.
Humongous. But Fortunato was there, and they are so gracious and so excited to be hosting us for our first kind of kickoff event of the year. They are doing, in fact, Sherry Trusty, that's the owner. Was sharing with me all of the food that Rosanna, their Italian chef, is going to be preparing. And if you've had their pizzas or her charcuteries or anything, they're just exquisite. So they're going to be doing tons of food. That will all be provided. Yep. And then the ladies can just purchase their wine and kind of have a bar tab on their own. So
that's really awesome. So there's a couple of things. So like the pizza, that comes out of those, that pizza
coal-fired oven.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to have pizza that night.
But still.
Yes. And I just have to give them a plug because they're such great supporters of the Chamber and of WINC. But I think she just started adding Saturday night pizzas. It used to be just Thursday and Friday or something like that. And they just started adding because they were hoping that would take the edge off of so much Friday. Yeah. It hasn't so far. So I told her, I said, you're going to be offering Sunday night pizzas before long, but they are delicious. Yes.
Yeah,
so good.
Rosanna's kind of getting well known in the area for all of her.
She also makes cakes.
Yes.
She's a big baker. I mean, she's just incredible at what she can do. So, and she's just super sweet. But anyway, so we're excited. I cannot wait to see all of the ladies. It's been we had our last event in March, so it really has just been a couple of weeks since we've all been together. The committee has already met. We have a new committee this year. Several returning members, and then some new faces, which are just adorable. We just had our first meeting on Monday, and we meet monthly. The committee meets monthly, and we kind of use that time to brainstorm and plan and just kind of get ready to execute the year, all the different events we want to provide for the women. And so this Tuesday will be a great opportunity to come to hear what's coming up, which is our next big event that will take place in May, our Red, White, and Jazz. And that's that's one of our signature events that's been here for years.
For years. I think since almost the beginning of Women in Commerce Committee.
So a lot of fun things going on.
Yeah. So and a brief little plug about Red, White, and Jazz is it's Red, White, and Jazz, meaning red wine, white wine. There's some bubbles thrown in.
Yes.
And then jazz. So it celebrates music. There's food available as well from local food providers, restaurants.
That's right.
Catering.
It appeals to all of the senses. We're actually having some performers this year.
That's right.
And so you'll have some entertainment, beautiful music from UNT, and then, yes, food and wine and wonderful company. I mean, how can you get better than that?
I'm looking forward to it.
I know, us too.
And then a little bit later in the year, because there's going to be a couple of different events and things like that, but at least the signature events for Women in Commerce is there's a fall luncheon.
Correct.
And marketplace. So the fall luncheon typically would feature a guest speaker of some kind, but then the marketplace off to the side is like a local makers, local business women who own their own kind of side gigs or something like that, who are there to kind of, sell their wares and things like that. Yeah. It was really successful last year. And
I think it was too.
I think a lot of people really enjoyed it.
I'm looking forward to that again. That was shopping and hearing a wonderful presentation and good food as well.
There was good food.
It's all about food, isn't it?
All right. So in order for folks to register, you can find this event. It's kind of floating out on Facebook at the moment, but you can also go to the Chamber's website onto our calendar. You can register through there. It's open to non-Chamber members as well. You don't have to be a Chamber member to attend or participate. And it's simply a way to make sure that the businesswomen in Denton have some kind of networking group.
And it really ends up being, we have a theme this year, and do you want me to share that, or do you want me to wait? Okay. Well, last year our theme was balance, which was a great broad theme that I believe every woman can relate to with all the hats that we wear. This year our theme is inspire, and that encompasses a lot, what we can do to inspire other people, but also what inspires us. I think those are two main facets to kind of pull from. And I'm really hoping the women will really consider this year and really think about. And so we have a couple of really fun, like icebreakers that are going to take place that we really haven't done that before in such a big group, because we have about 100 women that attend each one of these events, and then some. And so, to think of an icebreaker that kind of works on that realm is tough. But we've got, like I said, the committee are amazing creativities, and they are coming up with some great ideas that I think the women of WINC will be able to really plug into and get to know other people and definitely be inspired this year.
That's awesome.
Through all the different events. So looking forward to it.
Nice. Alrighty, I think that kind of takes care of it. Unless you had any other little details.
No, just make sure you register.
That's right.
That's super important. Even though that this is a free event, it's good to get a head count just so we can have the right amount of food and just be expecting you. And just stay tuned and join our Facebook page so you can start getting all the information sent to you.
Well, thank you, Christy. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks.
All right, so we've got some upcoming announcements, and we're going to go probably about a month.
It's spring in Denton, people, so there's so much going on.
There's quite a lot.
I know, which is so exciting.
All right, so we'll do every other one. All right, so coming up on this Thursday, this April 18th, starting at 5, going to 7, we have the membership mixer that is going to be hosted and sponsored by Andy B's here in Denton. If you're not familiar, they're just right off the highway, kind of close to University and 35, and it's a really fun place to go, and we're looking forward to having as many people as we possibly can.
I will say there are tons of events going on that night. Did you see
are.
Some posts from
I get a lot of emails from people being like, "Did you know that this is going on?"
I know. I'm having to take my staff and divide and conquer because of different things that we need to be at and that we want to be at.
Yes.
So, but yeah, that's part of spring. Yep. Okay. And then Monday, April 22nd, from 1 to 1:30, we have a ribbon cutting from Sterling Crate Gifts. Oh my goodness, is this a new place?
It is,
obviously. Okay, this is located on Bolivar Street here in Denton. So a new shop, I assume, a little gift boutique.
Yeah.
This Monday from 1 to 1:30. Yes, this Monday, April 22nd. So those are always fun to go to. Go and support a new company and look and see what all they have to offer. It's just kind of a fun time to get to know the owner and all the people there.
Yeah, and they would love to meet you. And if you have the ability to take a few extra minutes from your lunch break, highly recommend.
Yeah, that's
just to
good.
pop
That is
by.
kind of during lunchtime.
All right, so like we mentioned, we have the In the Mix event with WINC. That's on Tuesday, April 23rd. Starts at 5:30 till 7:30 at Fortunata Winery over in Providence Village, which is only, 10 minutes from the center of Denton.
Yeah, it's not far at all.
10 minutes.
It seems.
I'm sorry, 10 miles.
Yeah. It can
me
kind of be
rephrase
10
that.
minutes.
It can be 10 minutes, yes, if you get the right traffic
I know,
situation.
that's right. I'm going to get there a little bit early. Leave my office a little
Yes,
bit early so I
ditto.
don't have to be stuck on the lights. But
Yeah.
it really is not that bad.
No,
It
there's only
seems
a
like
couple
it's
of
forever.
lights.
Yeah, it's not bad
You're
at all.
fine.
Yeah, and it's worth the drive.
It is.
So on Thursday, April 25th, we have the Dream Builders Luncheon. This is from the Habitat of Humanity from 12 to 1:30. It's going to be doing I believe this is a fundraiser. Is that correct?
It's a big luncheon. I
Oh,
believe it
okay.
does have some fundraising component to it.
Okay, and it's at Spring Hill Suites, so it'll be delicious food and a great venue there. $25 per person. You can go on the website Habitat for Humanity to register, and so that's a great event for a great cause.
Yeah. That same day, a little later in the day at 5 o'clock, Thursday, April 25th, Serve Denton has pulled together a second version of their Guys Night Out. And this is for the men of Denton. You can enjoy a steak cookout with all the fixins and get a tour of the new food center. So if you're not
Wow.
familiar, Serve Denton is growing. They're located just off 288. And they've got all kinds of really good facilities, and they're bringing together a bunch of nonprofits that all kind of interrelate with
It's
each
like
other.
a one-stop shop
And it's a
for
one-stop
all
shop.
of your needs.
Yes.
For that kind of thing.
And they'll have a new food center that they're building,
Yes.
which I think is incredible.
And it's huge. Have you seen it?
Yes.
I mean,
Well, I saw the footprint of it, but the
Denton
construction.
is so lucky. I mean, just how blessed to have that in our backyard.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
amazing. It really is. Okay, and then the April quarterly membership luncheon for the chamber is going to be on Friday, April 26th, 11:30 to 1:30. This will be at Embassy Suites. There's lots going on. I know you're so good about doing this. I just got
Yeah.
another invite. We're definitely, our company is definitely going to be there. I love this event. Serve Denton, I'm not, Leadership Denton, sorry. Leadership Denton will be kind of showing their graduates.
Yes, they'll be doing their graduation ceremony. That's
day.
That's probably about 15 minutes worth of
Okay,
time.
but the big part is, I'll let you share what the big
so
part is.
The bigger portion of this that we're devoting more time to is the City Council Candidate Forum.
That's right.
And this used to be something that wasn't necessarily as broadly put out there, but we've done it just about every single year that I can recall.
Yeah.
So now we're putting it into a bigger format. So a lot more people are able to watch it, to see it, hear those questions being asked and the answers provided.
I think that's great.
So it helps just to make people more informed voters.
Absolutely.
City Council.
So a lot going on at this luncheon. Are there any tickets left? Because I know this sells out.
There are tickets left.
Okay, good.
Yes.
All right,
We're
but you need to
we're at the
register
embassy, so we're a
ASAP.
little bit larger now.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, good. That'll be fun.
Let's see. All right, April 26th, that's a Friday, starting at 4 until 5. Ativa Denton is hosting a Denton Public Library presentation where you can find out what the Denton Public Library has to offer. So they have all kinds of resources that are free. You can take, I think, online courses through them. You can get all kinds of free information from databases that you can access.
Wow.
And so
It's a great
Ativa is
resource.
hosting them over at their location on Spencer Road.
Okay.
Friday at
Nice.
4.
All right, and then we have the 25th anniversary Stay in School Gala. This is Saturday, April 27th from 6 to 9. It says that you can purchase a ticket by going to cisnt.cbo.io.
That would be Communities and Schools of North Texas.
Okay, thank you
Just in
so
case anybody was wondering, yeah.
Okay, perfect. And so you definitely need to go and register and purchase a ticket there. But this is at Embassy Suites in Grapevine. Mm-hmm. Okay, nice.
And I
That'd be a
believe
good
it's,
event.
it's a 25th anniversary gala, so they've
Right.
been doing that for a while.
I know they have been.
Coming up on April 30th, applications are due for Leadership Denton, and you don't want to miss this opportunity if you haven't. And if you haven't ever participated and you are interested in the program, we are getting several last-minute applications. Well, I shouldn't say last-minute. We still have about 2 weeks, but
When is the deadline again?
April 30th.
April 30th, okay.
Which is a Tuesday. It'll shut down at midnight. So you'll want to go to leadershipdenton.com. You can download a pre-version of the application so you can see it before
Okay.
you have to commit to writing answers into it. You can prep your responses a little bit better, and then you can submit it online. but highly
good.
recommend it. Tuition's pretty affordable, and it takes you on a 9-month-ish kind of journey.
That's a great way to put it.
Into the just diving deep into Denton and getting an understanding of how all of this stuff functions.
Yeah, you get a
So
little
it's
bit
good.
of political background and just some of the companies that have really made Denton what they are.
Yes.
And
you get
yeah,
private tours with them. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
That's neat. Super good. All right, and then we have Meet the Chamber President on Wednesday, May 1st from 4:30 to 5:30. This is at the Denton Chamber of Commerce. If you have not met our new president of the Denton Chamber, you need to come to this and meet her. Erica Pangburn is wonderful. She has literally hit the ground running, has plugged in beautifully. I know she already feels like she needs to be cloned because she wants to be everywhere, which is such a joy. That's so refreshing. And so come meet her on Wednesday, May 1st at the Denton Chamber. It looks like it's free to attend, but they do ask that you register in advance just so they can kind of get a head
We
count.
want to make sure the refreshments are
Oh, yeah.
there's enough refreshments
That's
for
good.
everyone.
You're having refreshments. Nice.
Alrighty, we have this is Health Services of North Texas. I had to search for that perhaps. Health Services of North Texas is having a fundraiser. This is called Aim for Health on May 3rd. Starts at 8:30. It's on a Friday. It goes until 2. Yeah, you shoot clay pigeons. It's a clay shoot. And
I think that'd be kind of fun.
for more information, you can probably visit their website. But this is their 3rd annual clay shoot tournament. So there are silent auction. There's lunch available, awards, and I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, have you ever done that?
Believe it or not, yes. When I was growing up, I lived out in the country, and this is something that, it was readily available. Yeah.
Well, my dad was a hunter, and so we grew up with rifles and stuff like that, and he would at deer season and dove season and all that. But that is fun.
It is
I don't
fun.
know if I'm not a big go out and shoot an animal person,
Right.
but
Clay
that
pigeons are
is
fine.
super fun. It is, but man, you got to have a good eye, and I don't know, it's super cool.
Yes, it's a neat skill to develop.
It is.
Yeah.
You can go take out your frustration. I'm kidding. Okay, we have Liberty Christian School is doing a fundraiser Top Golf Tournament on Friday, May 3rd from 9 to 12. This is at Top Golf in the Colony. Super fun place. Great team building. I know that the people encourage that to bring companies or go ahead and build your teams, and I'm sure there'll be some competition involved in that. So Friday, May 3rd, this is to support Liberty Christian School, but benefiting all the programs there that Liberty has to offer. That was my first job. I was the drill team director at Liberty
I remember
Christian
you
School.
talked about this before. Yes.
And so that place is very near and dear to me, and it has grown.
It has.
Oh my gosh! From when I was there, it was across from UNT Apogee.
Oh my gosh! So even its
it was a million
relocation.
years ago. Yes, and so their new facility, which I believe is in Argyle, technically, but still super great school, and come and play golf and benefit their school.
Next up, I can't speak. Friday, May 3rd, starting at 1 o'clock, La Rose Maison is having a ribbon cutting. They're on West Hickory Street here in Denton. Are they a new shop?
I don't think so. I think they've been there. I don't know if they're just doing a reopening. I thought that they.
Well, I will be there to discover this
Okay.
information as well, because I genuinely didn't know anything about it. But so we'll. That sounds so terrible now that I think about it.
No,
I
you're
didn't know
good.
anything about it. We'll fix that.
Yeah,
But
I've
yes, they're
heard
having
of
a ribbon
that. I
cutting.
know. Same here. I should know probably every store in this city, and
Right.
but
ditto.
that'll be good. I know. I'd love to go to that. When is that again?
That's Friday, May 3rd, starts at 1.
All right, perfect. All right, another ribbon cutting. This is amazing. All the different new groups and companies coming into town. This is Serve Pro. Their Denton ribbon cutting. I think they have a couple of branches, and so this is their Denton business that's having the cutting on May 3rd for 3 to 3:30. Friday, May 3rd. So come on. I'm sorry, I do not know how to pronounce the name of this street.
It's either Schuyler or
Schuyler or something. Okay, street in Denton. Google their new Denton plant, and you can find out. So
you can also find it on the Chamber's website.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. So another event from Ativa Denton. This is on Tuesday, May 7th. Starts at 2, goes to 4. It's Aging with a Purpose. It's a seminar. You can join the senior Ativa Denton folks with Senior Care Authority for a seminar discussing how 5 successful yet humble individuals approached and experienced their own aging journeys. It provides fresh perspectives for your personal aging journey. And then after the event, you can join for a VIP tour of the community and see what their active adult 55-plus lifestyle is like at Ativa. So anybody that's kind of approaching that point in their life and you don't really know what to expect, there's 5 people who are going to be able to talk about their own personal stories. So
that's great, because I think that's really important to hear from people, because aging is not always easy.
Right.
I'm not quite there yet. I'm close. Just for the record.
Sure.
But
yes.
so I still have a couple more years that I will just live young and whatever. But then I'll be there to hear. All right. And then we have Club Pilates Teasley Commons ribbon cutting. This is in the Teasley Commons, the new Pilates place in Denton. Another ribbon cutting on Teasley Lane, Wednesday, May 8th from 4 to 4:30. Come and check this out. I really want to go to this because I love Pilates. I haven't done it in a long time, but this is just another great alternative to a gym or working out. Just a really fun group that I know will be a part of that. So
it's a very different vibe. Then we've got May's monthly business networking lunch scheduled for May 10th. That's something that we hold every month. We always have a guest speaker. It's kind of like a lunch and learn format, but there's also a networking component. So you can share your business cards, you can chit chat with folk that are there, and we keep it smaller. And when I say smaller, it's about 55 is the limit, just so that we can be timely about our lunch hour. So this starts technically at 11:30 and it'll go until 1. If you show up at the 11:30 to 12 point, then there's plenty of time for chit chat, networking. You can meet all the folk. But then once kind of the noon time comes around, we got to be on schedule.
Yeah.
So the next speaker in May is going to be Lisa Cave with Point Bank. She's a branch manager, but she's also someone who is really fantastic at networking. So she has all kinds of tips, pointers, and things that she would like to share. And so the topic that she's talking about is influencing your community. And so and as somebody who gets around and manages to know just about everybody, she's got it pretty down pat.
That's great, because some people are really intimidated by networking. You know,
Right.
it's not there. It's way out of their comfort zone, and that could be a easy, simple thing for you to come to maybe get some tips to make you a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I like that.
And that's going to be at Spring Hill Suites. We ask that you pre-register. You have to do that in advance.
And those usually sell out.
And they do.
So,
They generally will sell out.
because it's a capped off.
$20, and that takes care of
Nice.
your lunch and all of the benefits of.
I love it.
all
Those are
that
some
good
of my
info.
favorite things to go to that the chamber offers. All right. Lastly, we could have not even spoken about WINC and just done all the
I know, right?
the things going on. Lastly, we have another ribbon cutting coming up Friday, May 10th at 4 o'clock. The Cadillac Art and Frames ribbon cutting.
Yep.
Let's see. This is on Locust Street, just right down the road.
Yep.
And so this is a new art and frame
They
studio.
They relocated.
Oh, they
to
relocated.
Denton,
Okay.
And they took over the old location from Dime Store, which Dime is now.
Got it. Yes, Dime Store now
on a different
moved.
road.
Perfect.
So yeah, so they do
Okay,
all
so
kinds
another
of
ribbon cutting.
custom framing and
Okay.
all kinds of cool stuff.
So you got lots going on.
There's
That's
one
for
little
sure.
note that I saw a little
Oh,
earlier.
what?
If you know who this guy is from Blazing Saddles, remember this movie?
Yes.
So
it's been a long time since
the
I've seen
celebrity
it.
actor Burton Gilliam
Will
from
be there.
Blazing Saddles will be there.
Wow.
It's his son and the son's wife that own this business.
Oh my goodness!
So-
I'll have to go look him up again,
Yeah.
just to put a face with a name. But exciting! Come get your picture made with him
I'm sure he'd be open
at the
to taking
frame shop, and
selfies
then you can
stuff.
get it framed right after you get the picture made. A
Yes.
one-stop shop. I'm just kidding.
All right. So, I mean, normally we would have like a question, what's your favorite
I already told
Dentoning,
you my first
but
shop.
we've already done that.
No, I'm kidding.
You'll have to go
My
back.
favorite Dentoning is everything.
Right?
Yeah, I just love it all. I love all the food and the little.
My special little tradition that we've kind of developed with our friend group is to do Twilight tunes.
Yes.
Both seasons of Twilight tunes in a
Yes.
year, so the spring and the fall.
And isn't that starting tomorrow?
It starts tomorrow.
Yes.
And
along with
I'm-
everything else that's going on in
Yeah.
the community. Yeah.
I'm a little sad though because we have our mixer,
Mm-hmm.
so I got to go to that, and then I've got just a bunch of committee meetings and things I have to go to too. So
the big Best of Denton
see
celebration is tomorrow. Oh, I know.
Oh, wow.
Well, that'll be exciting. Well, that goes on, though. We haven't even announced that, but that goes on every Thursday from this Thursday till, when does that go through? May or June? Yeah.
I'm not sure the exact end date, but it's all on Main Street Association's website, so you can definitely find it there. All right, well, that about wraps up the day. It's a little overcast outside, so hopefully...
Everybody stay safe.
Yes.
It's going to be stormy today.
All right, so thank you, Christy, for being my
Thanks,
special
Travis.
guest and co-host.
Thank you.
And thank you, too, to DentonRadio.com for their support in the production of the Chamber Coffee Grind. For more information about the Denton Chamber of Commerce, you can check us out at denton-chamber.org. You can follow and friend us on social media, and remember to tune in every Wednesday at 10 a.m.
Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out DentonRadio.com for new Denton artists and where they're playing next. While you're surfing the internet, make sure you check out our friends Classic of Denton at classicofdenton.com.